If you're looking for a three-man build-up style tactic, Lavolpiana, this might be for you. This one is called Lavolpiana 4114. It is based off, of course, Ricardo Lavolpe, who created this three-man build-up, or at least popularized it. So we're going to take a look at one of those tactics today. Now, we did take a look at another Lavolpiana style tactic long ago. I can't even remember if it was FM23 or FM24 at the beginning stage, but this is another one. We're going to see how it works with our three teams, of course, as Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So with that said, let's just dive in and see how it did. Well, in the Premier League, Liverpool did very well. 95 points, definitely higher than usual. A 1 point above Manchester City, though. 104 goals is pretty nice. Aston Villa in sixth place, 71 points is, I guess, a little lower than average. 94 goals, though, also pretty nice. Well, as we take a look at Liverpool's schedule, you can see they just crushed Ipswich Town in the fourth round of the Carabao Cup 5-1. They got to the Carabao Cup final, beating Aston Villa 1-0. FA Cup semifinals, unfortunately, they lose out to Tottenham 1-2. But they absolutely storm the Europa League, getting to the final 4-0 thrashing over Real San Sebastian. So overall, this was still a pretty good season. What, 3 trophies and a semifinal? Yeah, I'd take it. Squad-wise, you do have less green than usual, though. So, I mean, there are definitely some pieces of issue and some worry. But 27 goals for Salah, 25 for Cody Gakpo, 21 for Nunez, and 20 for Luis Diaz. That's a pretty good front four right there. 28 assists for Trent, and then dropping all the way down to 14 for Szoboszlai. But Trent gets the 7-3-3. Mohamed Salah's not even up there. 720. Looking at Aston Villa's domestic cups, though, FA Cup fourth round, they lose out 0-2 to Arsenal. And as we said, they already got to the Carabao Cup final, losing to Liverpool. But they have a pretty phenomenal run to the final of the Europa Conference League against Fiorentina, thrashing them 5-1. So overall, definitely not as good of a season as Liverpool, but still not too bad. You get a winner's medal, sixth place, okay, but you're only in Europa League next season. You do get runners up the Carabao Cup. It's not bad. Squad wise, though, not a lot of green there. I mean, it's some, I guess. But overall, you get 30 goals from Moussa Diaby, 21 for Zaniolo and Rogers, assist 23 for Matty Cash, and then average rating Alex Moreno with a 716. And he didn't even play a whole lot. Data hub for Liverpool, yeah, through and through attacking, you've got a massive dribbles right there, and defensively, very well done. Overall general performance, 2.74 goals per game is not bad, but we have seen higher. 0.74 conceded, 0.86 xG against. This definitely looks like a good balance of defense as well as the attack, so definitely one to look at. Aston Villa not quite getting there with the attacking numbers. The shots per game are really low compared to what they're used to. Defensively, yeah, they dropped a bit, but not too much. I mean, their defensive pieces aren't the best anyway, but 2.47 goals per game, 1.34 conceded, 1.24 xG against. The conceded is a little bit higher than usual. Premier League stats, 2.5 points per game for Liverpool. What is it? Aston Villa with 1.87. If they're below 2, there's a little bit of an issue. But most goals, I mean, in terms of these tactics at least, we've seen most of the time they're well above 2. Most goals, Liverpool in first with 104. 94 tied with Man City's Aston Villa in second. Fewer shots against, Liverpool with 260. Aston Villa with 375. Most possession, Liverpool making the list with 52%. Most dribbles made, Liverpool with 766. Aston Villa with 636. And then most shots for Liverpool with 584. That seems really low, but Aston Villa with 470, which is a lot lower. But now, if I'm starting off with this pretty face, you know something happened. Although this time, not a huge drop, but 96 points, second place. Something definitely just didn't click here. I'm obviously second place is phenomenal. They got it on goal differential, 113 goals, 65 goal differential, but Leicester with the same amount of points, really nipping at your heels. Domestically, out in the Carabao Cup fourth round, we already saw 5-1 against Liverpool, and out in the FA Cup fourth round, 1-2 against Southampton. So no, this was not a bad season whatsoever. I mean, domestic cups, yeah, whatever. But second place is nothing to shake a stick at. Automatic promotion to the Premier League next season. Leicester even getting it in third place through the promotion spots. But we have seen a lot better. Yeah, squad-wise is probably going to be about average from what we normally see. 26 goals for Hurst is there, 15 for Connor Chaplin. Assist 20 for Leif Davis is not bad, 10 for Connor Chaplin. And then average rating Leif Davis, of course, with a 736. Championship level stats though, second place Ipswich with 2.09 points per game. Most goals in first with 113. Fewest shots against with 340. Most dribbles made in fourth with 808. And most shots for in fifth with 629. Usually these numbers are a lot higher. But now we get to the tactic itself. At least we're breaking a little bit away from the 4-2-4 deformation type of tactic, but we start out with a sweeper keeper in defend, wingbacks on the left and the right in attack, ball-playing defenders as stoppers in the middle, a halfback in defend with a box-to-box in support, inside forwards on the left and the right in support, advanced forwards in attack up front. Balanced mentality, in possession attacking with his standard, approach plays pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, and step up more. The usual. So to round up, how did all this do for our three teams? I mean, not bad at all, don't get me wrong. Ipswich just not faring, the huge amount of point increase that they usually get, at least above 100, but 96, second place, definitely phenomenal. And you could still, as I always say, if you take control of this tactic, you could do a better job yourself, getting above that 100 mark, getting much more goals, 113. Not bad, but we've seen up to like 160, so yeah, it worked. But I've seen better tactics, at least in the saves that I've been doing. Liverpool doing a phenomenal job, 95 points, 104 goals. Again, we've seen better. This is a nice balance, though, between the defensive side and the attacking side. So with a team like Liverpool and Ipswich Town, it works pretty nicely. Aston Villa probably could use some shoring up in the back, but overall, still, sixth place, Europa League next season. You could just hopefully get a little more points, get a few more goals, and you'd be pretty good. But overall, definitely want to take a look at it if you like the Lavolpiana style. Here, it seemed to be okay. But that's it for me, 7FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.